Hi guys. I had a friend ask me if I could do a look that I posted on Snapchat the other day. Which is this look. I used the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette, which is pretty beat up because I use it pretty often. So if you want to see this look, stay tuned. Okay, so I already have concealer on my lid and most of my base is down. Scoot this way so you can see me. Just use whatever concealer you have or whatever concealer you use on your face. You could use a normal eye base. I just don't because I'm lazy. So I'm going to go into the shade Access, which is that yellowy shade at the top corner, and that's going to be with a Sigma E35 tapered blending brush. Looks like this. It's dirty because I already did my other eye, but ignore that. And you're just gonna start by kind of putting that everywhere. This is our shade that is going to help us blend everything out. You can pat and swipe. Patting is going to help you with pigmentation. Swiping is going to help you with blending. And you are going to want to bring this up pretty high. You can go lower, but you do want this to be higher than all the rest of the shadows that you put. I'm not in frame. All the rest of the shadows that you put on. Bring it out here a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna kind of build that up a little bit. I'm sorry if you hear sounds going on, people in the kitchen. See, that's pretty high up and you don't have really any harsh lines. So that's gonna help us a lot, especially if you bring it up into the front of the brow here. Because we are going to be putting pigment in the inner corner and the outer corner. So I am going to be using a Sigma Diffuse crease brush, an E38. This is what the brush looks like. It's like a smaller black version of the brush that I just used. And I'm going to go into the shade Smooth Criminal, which is like the, not the darkest brown, but the medium brown to the left of the palette. I like to start out on the outer corner because it helps to be able to make it even, like just as much darkness over here as over here. I don't know, does that make sense? It helps if you kind of just tap it on the outer corner. But for this color, it's a little lighter than the other color we're going to use. So it's fine. I'm just going to kind of blend this edge right here with that yellow. And then I'll take that away though. Mostly. I'm also going to do the same thing with that darker color in the inner corner. So with Smooth Criminal and the same brush, just going to put that right here into this like nose contour area. Okay, and you can kind of build that up. You want to put it up into this. If I have this little line right here, most people do, where their nose goes into their eyelid space. If that makes sense. And now that I built that up, I can kind of see that I need to build this side up more. Back with that yellow shade, or you shouldn't have to put more on the brush because you want less on just to help you blend and not have to blend all the way out to your nose. You know what I mean? If you want to blend on the inner corner part, or the inner and outer, not as much over here, because you kind of want to keep it there so you're not bringing it down here, because when you bring it down here, it's going to droop your eyes, and you don't want that. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Prowl, which was that darker color, to the right on the bottom. I'm going to put it lower. So the darker the color, the lower I go. And I'm going to put it right about here, kind of like right underneath where that other color was. Same thing on the inside. Second. Bring that up on this side since I brought it up higher. I'm gonna go back in with this brush, which we used to do that that lighter brown, and I'm going to go just at the edge, barely touching it. Same thing out here. With this area, I do kind of want to bring it out like this. As you can see, it's kind of spread out a little bit, not too much. And then I can go back in with that brush that we're using for the yellow. And blend out the edges. Next, I'm going to use the shade Coin, and with a Morphe M506, which kind of looks like this. It's more of a dome brush. I don't want to use a flat brush because it's going to leave a little bit of a harsh edge at the top. Starting down here and moving up. And you can kind of swipe with this color because that's how you're going to get that pigment to stick more. You just want to kind of keep it in the middle, but the more you go up, the more you can take it out. So it's kind of upside down triangle kind of, but no harsh lines. You can do that. A lot of people will do a cut crease at the top and keep the sides blended but the top harsh. That's pretty, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. Take that brush, the brush that we used, the brush that we used for this brown color, and kind of bring it up a little bit higher and a little bit more out. There isn't a lot on this brush, so it's mostly just blending out the edges. If you need it, you could take a more bigger brush. You can kind of taper or lightly blend out the whole edge up here, just to smooth it. I actually am going to take a little bit more of this color up. All right, next, I'm going to go into that white color called VIP in this palette. I'm going on a different M506. I have a couple of these, also from Morphe. You could use a tinier brush, and I'm just gonna go right under the arch of my eyebrow, stopping like right about here and then out here. Don't want to go in here because that's gonna make it look weird. And then to kind of make that flow a little bit better, I can just touch the edge. Then you can do liner. So I'm going to do liner and I will be right back. I was going to do liner on here, but the type of wing that I did was a bat wing, and it's kind of hard to film. That and you could just do a normal wing and it would be just as good. Now I'm applying L'Oreal Telescopic mascara in Carbon Black, and then I'm gonna put on lashes. Okay, I just applied lashes, and now we can, while those are drying, go ahead and apply our bottom lash line eyeshadow. I'm going to use the shade Access, which is that yellow shade, and I'm going to go pretty far down all the way out here. You want to keep most of it on the outside. Okay, next what I'm going to do is use that shade Prowl. I'm trying to try to keep that tighter to the lash line, and I'm gonna stop like right about here. It's like almost halfway, a little bit more than halfway, and that is because I'm going to bring my inner corner highlight out here, and I like to do that after my eyeliner just so I can angle it right. Okay, now I'm going to do my bottom mascara, which I can actually do on camera, I think. Using L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I love to do bottom mascara on looks like this. I really just think that it helps open the eyes a little bit more. Next, what I'm going to do is apply NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade Cosmic Yellow, or in the waterline. And you can't see. My eye is watering right now, so I'm just going to let that chill. Alright, now that I have applied lashes, lower liner, lower eyeshadow, and mascara, I'm now going to go in and highlight my inner corner because I like to do it that way. Using that white shade that we did on the brow bone, just gonna bring it in this area here. Touch up here, bring it out a little bit more. And that's how you do that eye. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and show you the finished result. So that was the video. This is the look. If you guys want more, just let me know. That's pretty much it. Subscribe, I guess. Follow me on TikTok, transbarbie1999. And yeah, bye.